I don't know if any of the family has heard about this, but our good FBA brother Kendrick Lamar had just gone on and made history for himself. He's actually the first musical artist to be featured in a Gatorade commercial and have his own Gatorade commercial. So big shout out and salute to our FBA brother K. Dot Kendrick Lamar on his groundbreaking achievement. Because what he's doing now is tapping into uncharted territory, and this will actually go on to open up the doors for more foundational Black American brothers and sisters who are in the music industry to, get a bag for themselves from Gatorade. So big shout out and salute to our brother Kendrick Lamar on, tapping into, uncharted territory because nothing says you really made it like, getting your own Gatorade commercial. That's how you know you're in a bracket by yourself, you're bar none, and you're a part of, the elite class. You got to be doing something right to, get your own Gatorade commercial. Truth be told, they don't give a Gatorade commercial to any old willy nilly, any, Joe Schmo. You got to be doing something right, and be at the top of your game. Now, brother Kendrick Lamar goes on to, join the elite class of, FBA icons such as MJ, Michael Jordan, Serena Williams, and the list goes on of iconic foundational Black American, elites. Now our brother K. Dot becomes a part of that list, and you got haters, in the tethers that want to, chime in, such as DJ Academics, and say that brother K. Dot wasn't the first musical artist to be in a Gatorade commercial, that it was actually Eminem, Lil Wayne, which is a bunch of nonsense, while they were, uh, had advertising, with Gatorade. They were actually a part of Gatorade's advertising campaign. They were never actually featured in a video. They never, showed they face in a video. So in all actuality, our brother K Dot, was the first, to be featured in a Gatorade commercial. So this is just done out of bad faith because truth be told, um, the tether DJ Academics is, mad that, we setting the tone for things as foundational Black Americans. Because when you think of, Black people, global Blackness, we're the face of, global Blackness. You think of a foundational Black American, the first thing that comes to mind when you think about Black people, because we've influenced not only over here in America, but we got the culture, the driving culture that influences the world. Everyone wants to copy and emulate the foundational Black American, where what other people all throughout the world strive, to be in all actuality. And instead of, this tether DJ Academics worried about foundational Black American business and issues, he should be worried about the questionable things that he got going on, in his background, truth be told, because, we're, as foundational Black Americans, we set the tone for everything, and we're what others, strive, to be. But back to our brother Kendrick Lamar, he's a testament to the fighting resilience in the foundational Black American. How we're able to take absolutely nothing and turn it into something. That shows the resilience and that never say die attitude in the foundational Black American. So big shout out and salute to our good, FBA brother K. Dot on his groundbreaking achievement, which will actually, go on to open up the doors for other foundational Black American brothers and sisters in that music industry, because he's really at the top of his game right now, and he deserves it because, he worked himself up, and put himself in a power position, our brother K. Dot Kendrick Lamar. But in closing, we as foundational Black Americans, we got the cultural influence that, pushes not only over here in America forward, but we push the world forward. We what the world strives to, obtain to be, and our brother K. Dot Kendrick Lamar is a living testament to that. So once again, salute to our brother K. Dot on his accomplishments. Just my thoughts on the matter. Peace.